You're either going to love what Zootopia 2 does or absolutely hate it. There's no middle ground here. But the question is, was Zootopia 2 actually worth the wait? Or is this just another Disney sequel that's playing it safe? Let's talk about it. Zootopia 2 was directed by Jared Bush and Byron Howard. Byron Howard was one of the two directors for the first movie, Zootopia. This sequel came out nearly a decade after the original one. To be exact, it was 9 years. Here, Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde's partnership is tested as they investigate a mysterious snake named Gary the Snake, who arrives in Zootopia, a mammal metropolis, leading them to uncover a secret about the city's history and the origins of the public's distrust of reptiles. We live in a world where some folks think, why make sequels of movies instead of making original flicks? And then those exact people are the ones who never go out and actually support an original idea or an original movie. And yet they wonder why we get so many sequels. Regardless, this sequel, Zootopia 2, is a well-crafted and hilarious cop buddy movie. And if you agree, maybe please subscribe, and if not, let me know why not in the comments below. You will hope a movie is good if it has been 9 years in the making, and let me tell you, Zootopia 2 did not disappoint at all whatsoever. Let's just hope we don't have to wait another almost decade for the sequel to this one. This has been a highly demanded movie since the first one came out by all the fans. I mean, after all, the first one only made $1 billion in the box office, right? Out of all of that, $341 million came from us domestically. So yeah, a sequel was actually fitting. So let's see how much of a box office success Zootopia 2 really is in the end. In my opinion, Zootopia 1 plays well with the script and its plot. And I am excited to say that Zootopia 2 just adds to all of those elements and explore much more in the human aspect. There are some elements here that will go flying past the kid's head, but will be liked and embraced by the other crowd. Yes, it is an animated movie mainly meant for kids, but some adult themes here hit it on the nail for me, on top of being an overall great film. What is your favorite animated movie that really hit hard or that made you think overall? This movie was not on my top anticipated movies of 2025, but I'm glad that it came out during the time that it did. That is because during this time, during the holidays, we are with people that we care about, like your family, your friends, your partners, or just anyone that you care about or love in general. And this movie heavily leans into that. But for now, let me go over everything that I liked about this movie. This is a warm-hearted film that gets really dark at times. The adventures here lead to growth and self-evaluation. I know all movies should be like that, but not all of the movies lean into that aspect. They got really creative with the plot, with the world the animals live in, and with basically how each animal lives in their own little section of the city. This story never has one dull moment. There are background characters and background conversations that just elevate and show the sophistication of this plot and script. You can tell the writers were having a great time writing this movie. And on top of this, we have the actual main plot, which keeps you fully intrigued throughout the whole movie. A couple of examples showing off that the writers were having a great time during this movie are a weather channel going over the weather, a zebra duo calling themselves Zebros, showing us how a chef can actually cook, and hell, even showing how sea lions live in here. The start of this movie was really interesting and amazing to see, mainly watching all the animals in the background living their lives. The small things in this movie were really well thought out. There are some callbacks to the whole Disney library and some callbacks to pop culture moments as well, and I loved it all. I really admired how things were translated from the human world to this animal Zootopia. I will just give you one sneak peek. What does a fox say? I saw this one in 3D, and let me tell you, it actually enhanced the experience. It allowed me to be fully immersed into this world. And the last time I saw a movie in 3D was back in 2022 for Avatar: Way of Water. There are a couple of characters that really stood out to me. The first being Jesus, a plumped basilisk, and he was actually voiced by the one and only Danny Trejo. This guy had some serious moments, but one hilarious scene. The second character that really stood out to me was the mayor, and he is actually a stallion voiced by Patrick Warburton. All of his scenes are just too funny. The third character that really stood out to me was Nibbles, a beaver, and he was actually voiced by Fortune Famester. This beaver is literally a nut job, and she says some funny crap, like threesome to be some, what? And finally, the fourth character that really stood out to me was obviously the snake, which is named Gary the Snake, which is actually a pit viper. who is voiced by Ke Hu Khan. I'm very sorry if I said that incorrectly. And I actually really enjoyed and liked what they did with that character. This movie really threw me off, mainly the relationship between the two main characters. I truly appreciated those sincere to the heart moment scenes with them two, along with all of the human moments that they shared together. The road and their adventure, guiding them and molding them how to be in a relationship, was actually fascinating to watch, only because it allowed them to see how they can be there for one another as equals. Their relationship has gone a long way since part 1. I will say this, if you ever are in need of having someone to listen to you, just please go to someone that you really trust. We should be there for one another. We all truly need our emotional support animal. There was a twist here that I should have seen coming a mile away. But that's how you know it was a good script, because it was so surprising when it actually happened. I love when you are made to believe one thing and it's actually not that. But for now, let me go over everything I did not like about this movie. And honestly, I have no complaints at all here. I loved it all. So in conclusion, you will enjoy this movie not just mainly for its beautiful animation, but mainly for the smart, fun, heartfelt, lighthearted, and dark at times script. This is the type of movie that will really show you that we are truly better off as one, as better together. This is a great movie for the holidays. It's great with the family, for couples, for partners, great friends, anyone that you truly care and love for the most. Or just anyone in general, honestly. So this all leads me to my rating for this film. And for this one, I will give it a 5 out of 5. This is a true cinematic experience in theater. Or if you're like me and you like to purchase your movies, then in 4K or in digital, which is VOD for your digital collection. Well, thank you for your time today, my cinematic family. Please hit the subscribe button, maybe the like button if you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts on Zootopia 2, if you've seen it or if you plan on seeing it. I am Chuy, and this is Chuy Cinematic Talk. Take care, I'll see you next time.